So this is one of my favorite passing systems, which is a little bit more unorthodox. So a lot of people, when they approach passing the open guard, they grab the legs and they circle from the outside in Toreando, or they trap a leg to HQ and knee cut. And I like both of these and they're very effective. But another one I like to do is actually to step in the center and focus on splitting the legs. This is really fatiguing for their hips when you kind of spread the legs apart like this, and it's very hard for them to create offense. So the first thing I do is if I'm back, my opponent's legs can loop a lot and it's hard to control the legs. So what I do is I kind of step in deep to the leg here, and it makes it harder for him to loop his leg. Often he's going to grab my ankle to go to De La Hiva guard or something, and I'm going to use my right hand to just kind of control the shin. My left hand here, and I'll turn this way a little bit. My left hand here, I'm going to come in on the ankle and a C grip here on the inside. This makes it hard for him to keep driving his shin into me. From here, what I do is I keep this pushed. He'll often grab my collar or something, right? And I'm going to step my shin back and get my shin on the inside of his shin here. Right? From here, I now switch my left hand back up to the pant leg and I start pressing both out and back. This makes it very difficult for him to bring his leg back in. Bring your knee back in really tight. See, he gets really stuck here. From here, it's very hard to do anything. It's super fatiguing on the hip. They have a few different responses. If he just stays here stiff arming, I'll eventually push this to the floor. I can step over it, trap, knee cut, come into top of half guard. But what often happens is they start to panic and they'll pull on the collar. When he pulls, there's no frame. I drop chest to chest, get a cross face, come through and finish a pass here. The other common response when we're here is I'll be like this, I get this position, is he starts to panic, so he wants to break this grip. But to break this, he really has to kick hard, so he's going to overextend the leg, and again, I drop and come in hard on the cross face here. Sometimes when I enter, he might be looking for my sleeve early like this, so I back up a little bit so it's harder to reach my sleeve, and again, I get this so far back when I grab. Now, if he keeps reaching for that again, he's going to end up giving this drop pass here, and I can build. Even if I'm in other positions, this works as just a good general way to approach passing the open guard. So like if I step in and he goes to like a lasso or something, right? As long as I'm splitting the legs here and I have this grip on the inside, it's very hard for him to create offense. So you start moving this leg like that. It's very hard to find anywhere to go. And this can turn into stacks, can turn into knee cuts, and a lot of different options.